Guys, and welcome to the fourth video in my series of how to ride the Isle of Man Snaefell Mountain Course on TT Ride on the Edge. So this is the fourth section, so this takes you from Ballacraine through Glen Helen. It's one of the most kind of technical sections on the course and it's really crucial to get right. So I'm riding a superbike here. This is the Michael Rutter BMW. So first of all I'm going to take you through it at about 60% speed so that we can see the correct lines to take and the gears to be in for different corners. So the crucial thing about this section is that every corner kind of influences the next one down the line. So you've got to make sure you take the right line, and it's more important to take a good line and get it right for the acceleration zone than it is to necessarily carry lots of corner speed. So here we go. This is Doran's Bend, so this is fourth gear. It's a long opening corner, so you just need to make sure you can make your apex and then you can hit the accelerator again. So you can see we're up in sixth now, heading towards Laurel Bank, knocking it down to third, not braking too late for this because it's quite a kind of tricky long corner. Keep it to the outside, do a very late apex, and then you can knock it down to second here or keep it in third for the second Laurel Bank on the accelerator again. And this is a crucial corner because there's a big acceleration zone on the exit, so if you hit your apex here, then you can get hard on the throttle all the way up to sixth as you head towards Black Dub. But if you miss your apex at Laurel Bank 3, then obviously you've got to kind of hold back a little bit. So there's a little wheelie bit there, and you can get on the brakes. So third gear, this is another crucial corner. Got to hit your apex. It's a late apex. Get yourself straight for Black Dub, and then hit the accelerator hard as we go up here, all the way up into sixth. Now we're heading towards Glen Helen. So the first of the Glen Helen corners is here. So I have a slight lift on the superbike. I'm flat on the Super Sport, and I knock it down to third for this corner. So this is quite an easy one. Then it's back on the throttle a little bit here. Second part, and then we got the long left hander at the end. So this is second gear, late apex. Don't get too greedy here because you'll hit that wall and skid out, but the bike seems to give quite good feedback there, so it's quite a satisfying corner. And then Sarah's Cottage, so this is one where the turning point seems a lot sooner than it actually is, so you just got to be a little bit careful there. Then at Cronk-y-Voddy's hill, so this is a double right hander here. Make sure you have a little lift there and do a late apex because otherwise Snaefell becomes a really difficult corner here. So ideally you should be accelerating all the way through there. If you get your lines perfect, you can do that. On a superbike it's really risky, but it's entirely possible to just accelerate all the way up through Cronk-y-Voddy's hill and Snaefell when you're on a super sport. So now we're heading down Cronk-y-Voddy straight towards the end of the fourth section. So that was a pretty neat run through. So if you're kind of posting time similar to that, you're going to be gaining a lot of time on people in multiplayers in particular. I find because I'm quite sort of consistent through that fourth section, I probably gain 2 or 3 seconds on my rivals when I'm doing multiplayer there. So now I'm going to show you a full speed version. So I'm going to keep quiet so you can see what the gears are, what the lines are at full speed. So it's a little bit harder than the 60%, but here we go.